This is Garrett DMG with a video about um, why men don't date today, or why they stopped. I'm a man, okay? I don't date today because the prices are way too high to take people out on a date. I don't date today because it just ain't worth it with how society treats men and where society is uh, today. It just ain't worth it. I'm not gonna date anymore because of the disrespect. I'm not going to date anymore because of the self entitlement. I'm not going to date anymore because of the ego. I'm not going to date anymore because of the expectations. I'm not going to date anymore because of the transactionalized relationships and not the prioritized relationships. I'm not going to date because of the sassiness. I'm not going to date because of the pride. I'm not going to date because of the time wasted. I'm not going to date because of the notification silence. I'm not going to date because of lies. I'm not going to date because of the unauthenticity. I'm not going to date because of the covetousness of it all. I'm not going to date because of the trap and the scam that I already see ahead of time before I even step into it. I'm not going to date because the feelings aren't there anymore. I'm not going to date because I care too much about myself and how I'm treated. I'm not gonna date anymore because it's as simple as that. There's no point in trying anymore for the basic man. Prices are way too high. You can't take a girl out to even afford. They expect too much because of this economy, given a lot of things, which means you're not attractive, even if you have good looks. You're not worth it, even if you have a good personality. You're not worth the time based on what you're bringing in, and the way the world is shaped, you can't bring anything in. You're constantly busy 24 hours. You can't give them your time. They always want something more exciting, more extravagant, and you can't provide it because you're a fixed statistic on this world. Being a man, it just ain't fucking worth it anymore to date. Okay? And with that notion being known, this is the world that we live in these days, you guys. Ages 25 to 30, or no, 25 to 40 even. This is what's going on with the world. And whether you like it or not, this is just the reality. And now I'm not sitting here disrespecting women. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that women have gotten to a tier that's that's non-negotiable for a man. Let's just say it's unattainable at this point because we constantly have our backs against the wall for the most part in society, and there's no accommodations for that. Back then, being a man, you had your back against the wall, but there were accommodations to that. There was reasons why. But now there's no reason for our backs to be against the wall, but yet they still are. And this is just the cards that we're dealt with, the shit that we have to deal with, the abuse, the mental abuse, the disrespect, the constant bad expectations, the over expectations, the underestimating, the overdoing for nothing. Men overwork themselves tons of times every day for the people that they care about, and they get nothing for it. I'm not on here to complain. I'm just on here to state the facts, and it's obviously true. This is just what we deal with. It's not looking good. It ain't. Men have been depicted as these evil, monstrous, misogynistic, animalistic creatures. We're not. We're capable of creation, protection, authority, honor, bravery, sacrifice. Did we forget that? Did we forget that? I guess we did. I don't give a fuck because I'm here to bring it back, along with the other men that are around on this fucking planet. It's fucking bullshit, man. All of these fucking values just crumbled, man. They crumbled. They took the man out of the household. Out. out of the household completely. I mean, even if you do get to that point, and other people have listed this on YouTube before, they've stated this. Even if you do suffice the life to even accommodate a girlfriend, now you gotta deal with her. Now you gotta deal with her and all her bullshit. Like, I even like the amount of shit that goes on, the amount of expectation towards men is just it's uncanny. It's uncanny. The amount of shit that I dealt with in my past and like countless other men, like it's just crazy. Like we constantly have a knife in our back for what? Like at the end of the day, we're gonna be fighting the wars. We're gonna be doing the protecting. We're gonna be doing the fighting for this world. So we should get that respect. We should get those. We should get that those brownie points in the world. But instead, it's done the complete opposite. We're thrown to the fucking shredder. I'm fucking sick of it, man. Just the way men get treated, man. It's fucking unbelievable. And no, we're not victims. I'm not saying that shit. What I'm saying is that maybe a little common decency would be okay. And not to be constantly assumed all the time. But no, that's the reason why I given up on dating. I'm done trying. I took myself out of the game a long time ago. Yeah, I'm only 26 years old. I took myself out of the game because it just ain't worth it anymore. Honestly, it just ain't. And honestly, I'm much more satisfied and fulfilled being by myself. Would I want a girlfriend or a wife one day? Yeah, but it's like ain't gonna work out with the way the world's going. Ain't gonna work out with the way people see me as a man. Ain't gonna work out the way society sees men. And it just ain't gonna work out. And that's alright. That ain't the end of the world. Because at the end of the day, it's not a woman or a man you need to be living for. It's the Lord. It's God's Christ. Those sentiments that you gotta live and die for, knowing that He loves you eternally, and you gotta love yourself eternally, and just all that shit. But I don't know. It's like at the end of the day, though, you're supposed to be happy too while you're fucking here. You know what I mean? That's why God put you here for the fucking crying out loud. It's bullshit, man. That's why I don't fuck with anybody anymore. I really don't. Like, it just ain't worth it. I've tried in the past and it didn't go anywhere. And I say that about friends, girlfriends, like that. Like, it's bullshit. It just never worked out for people like me. And like honestly, that's why I'm more family oriented, if anything. But with that being said, guys, I'm gonna put this video to an end. But hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you learned a little bit something more. Hopefully you learned a little bit something more about men. And yeah, guys, I'll catch you later.